Hey, it's Marilyn Devonish from transformationstm.com. And earlier this week, I had a crazy idea, which I've just put together a new e-learning bundle, which is a series of video webinar workshops. When you add them all together, it's $2,995 worth. And the crazy idea was to give away a bundle to celebrate the launch. I immediately dismissed that idea because that would be completely crazy. However, this morning, the idea returned with a way to do it, which wasn't quite so crazy. So I'm going to talk you through that now. For those of you who follow me on Facebook, this is the post with the crazy idea. And also I'm showing you some of the things that I've given away in the past. There was the David Bowie collection calendar when he had passed away. There was the PhotoReading one-day online video webinar DVD. This is the new bundle that we're going to be talking about. There was also this is so good, the Hollywood Masterclass series. So that's Dustin Hoffman. You can see there on the screen. Shonda Rhimes. Oh my goodness, just amazing. I also in the past have given away a 12-part tarot reading where I did a reading for someone, did a 12-card spread for the year ahead. So yeah, as I said, crazy idea, but I thought, okay, let's have a look. So this is the new bundle, the new package. So the pre-launch was last week. We're now into launch, but it includes the one-day practitioner insider secrets workshop, which is how do you transition from offline to online. And I talk you through how I design my workshops, my programs, my e-coaching courses, and I also share with you the platforms that I use to support the online and the technology. There's also the flagship 3-day photo reading video webinar workshop, which absolutely always blows people's minds. I think apart from wow and oh my God, this is amazing, the majority of people say, I wish I had attended this when you first told me about it. That's the thing I hear most often. I've also included the one-day Mind, Body, Spirit Energy Fest video webinar workshop. Originally, I designed this and I run it the first weekend in December so that it's a really good way to take stock and restart and refocus for the year ahead. And the reason I've included it in this post-COVID-19 bundle is because I think so many of us need a reset. It's almost like we need a fresh start. So that's what I designed the Mind, Body, Spirit Energy Fest workshop for when I first started running it 10 years ago. I've also included the introduction to Huna and Ho'oponopono, which is again is a one-day video webinar workshop because Huna is a firm favorite. It's just mind-blowingly good. And for those of you who have followed me for a while, you will know that the energy of the Huna travels regardless of location. I've got clients in Australia who have had the most profound results, and I'm here in the United Kingdom, and that's also profound results from just listening to a recording. So, and I've also included the Fearless Public Speaking one-day video webinar workshop because not everyone is comfortable with our new, what I'm calling the Zoom Nation world. And I've started now to be increasingly on events and calls where they say, can you please put your cameras on? And I know if you're like I was when I was growing up, I was terrified of public speaking right up until the age of 32. Could barely speak to my own family. And so what I'm doing with the Fearless Public Speaking workshop is sharing with you the tools and the techniques and the processes and the things that I did, number one, to overcome the fear of public speaking. And then I'm teaching you how I design and deliver my workshops, training programs, presentations, keynote presentations, etc. So those are included in the bundle. And I also decided to include a bonus piece, which is the one-day money breakthrough video webinar workshop, because so much of what's going on now is to do with money and finances. So that's what's included. So let me take you through what you'll be seeing. So I'm going to be sending this out to those of you on my e-newsletter first of all, so you can check it out, road test it, make sure it all works. That's how I always do it. And sometimes that's how I exclusively do it as well. Not everything goes into the social media, public domain. So to win the £2,285 or the $2,995 worth of prizes, Here's how it goes. Now, one of the reasons I've kind of briefly said is I put this particular bundle together to help do the transition from offline to online, to help with focusing and planning, to start looking at how you can resolve personal challenges like stress, anxiety, overwhelm. Also, the piece about brain freeze, because when you've been in lockdown, self-isolation, working from home, I know it can get a bit stir crazy. So the photo reading and the HUNA, actually everything that we're doing will help with that. For those of you who are tackling homeschooling, and it may also be that it's not just about your academic, you also might want to next level your work performance, public speaking, as we just talked about, and also with the Mind, Body, Spirit Energy Fest and the HUNA, resolving fears and worries and anxieties. So let me explain to you now how it's going to work. The prizes are going to come in two tiers. The first prize is a raffle, which means you purchase a ticket. And this gives you access to the 4 one-day video webinar workshops plus the 3-day photo reading accelerated learning workshop. The second prize is a free prize draw, so you don't need to pay. I'll show you how you enter in a moment. And that gives you one of the 2 bundles. So you can either go for the business bundle or the well-being bundle. And I've already talked to you about what's included. With also, while we're in the launch, because I put these in for the pre-launch and I've left them in for the launch. So if you're actually purchasing one of the bundles, then you've got 2 weeks in which to get the launch prices. Bonus number 1 is the Money Breakthrough 1-day video webinar workshop we just talked about. And bonus number 2 is a £150 gift voucher for an online private coaching session with me. And I do my sessions via telephone, Skype, or I use my online meeting room. All of the workshops were filmed with a live audience, and they're now available on demand via video webinar, which means you can take part in the classes and the workshops from anywhere in the world at a time that suits you, from the comfort of your own office, the comfort of your own home. And for those of you taking part in the raffle or the prize draw, you will have 12 months access, so full year, to access all of the video webinars. For those of you who are purchasing one of the 3 bundles, and I'll maybe add a few more next week, but for those of you who are purchasing a bundle, you have lifetime access. So just the distinction there. So 12 months if you're doing the raffle or the prize draw, lifetime access if you're actually purchasing a bundle. So that's that. Now, in terms of where you can find out more, it's a bit of a mouthful, but I'll give you just the bit where the short site, and then I'll tell you what you're looking for. So go to, if you want to see more information about the prizes, go to www.transformationstm.newzenler.com. I will spell that. Trance, TRANCE, formations, starts F for Freddy, so FORMATIONS, TM as in trademark, so transformations.new, NEW, Zenler, Z or Z, so ZENLER.com. When you get to the site, you're looking for the ultimate post-COVID-19 Kickstarter bundle. Now, I know there's a lot of crazy stuff online. I've seen some of the celebrities apparently giving away $5,000, which is, be wary, do your due diligence on those. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to include a note from one of my previous winners. So this is a note from the winner of the Celebrity Masterclass All Access Pass. So I did this as a competition in December 2019. The prize was awarded in January 2020. Here's what Melanie said. So she said, I followed Marilyn and her work for several years across several platforms, brackets, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. I found her to be a deep, intelligent person of integrity and compassion who really knows her stuff and has a genuine desire to help others. What a lovely gift to humanity she is. In January 2020, I won her free prize draw, in which I was gifted a year-long all-access pass to Masterclass. Wow. I knew so many people had entered that I didn't really expect to win. Now that I have, I plan on participating in as many classes that I can squeeze in a year. But the film and TV classes are most definitely going to help and enhance my career in every way. Thank you so much, Marilyn. Keep doing what you're doing. You are a treasure. And that's from Melanie Starr Scott, who is a film producer out in the United Kingdom. She follows me on Facebook. She's a real person. Go follow, look her up. And if you love dogs and the great outdoors, oh my gosh, definitely follow her. I think her dogs eat better than I do. She cooks them homemade food. Amazing. So it's the real deal. Now, just to give you a little bit of an overview in terms of the raffle versus the prize draw, and you can enter both. So the first prize draw requires you to purchase a raffle ticket by making a donation. What I've also decided to do is that entries over £100 will automatically win a video webinar workshop up to the value of £297. So you can either invest and know that you're totally going to win anyway, something, or you can go for lady luck and you can choose your donation amount and you can make as many donations as you want. Each time you do it, it will register as another entry. The free prize draw, which is the second prize, that's worth up to £594, and that's either the business bundle, which includes the one-day fearless public speaking video webinar workshop and the practitioner insider secrets workshop, which is to help transition from offline to online and design your own online programs, etc., or the well-being bundle, which includes the ever popular HUNA workshop. That option is free to enter. As I said, they're all one-day video webinar workshops. They're available on demand. So all you have to do is you just got to click to win. So, and if you've got any questions, if you've got any queries, my email address is marilyn@transformationstm.com, and Marilyn is Marilyn @transformationstm.com. I've also put a link to my main website. I've also put a link to my flexible working site. I know I've been, when I say it, people are like, really? But I've been a flexible working implementation consultant since 2003, which means going into organizations to implement and design smart, remote, and flexible working policy and strategy. So that's everything with working with architects and designers to redesign spaces, right through to working with the senior management team, CEO, right down to the frontline staff, and also not only looking at the practicalities and the technologies and how do you scope the work, but also how do you deal with the psychological side of that. So if you have been struggling with that, definitely visit the flexible working site. At the moment, I'm using the working name, which is www.flexibleworking.brizzy.site, BRIZY or ZY. So that's that one. I've also put a link to my blog, which is marilyndevonish.com, and Devonish is DEV for Victor, ONISH. And there's also a site for if you wanted to book an online coaching or therapy session or book a free 20-minute consultation. And that's bookme.name/Marilyn Devonish. And there's a link to the e-learning center where you will find information about these wonderful prizes. And that again is transformationstm.newsendler.com. Right, so I'm in the back office. Let me just show you how you can enter. So that's the information here. So when you actually log in, so what you need to do, you can either enter with your name or your email address. Once you have done that, you appear then in here. And these are all of the ways so far that you can enter. I'm probably going to add a few more and change a few things up over the next couple of weeks. But you click here every day. You can come back to this site. So when I launch it, I would say bookmark it. So you can come back, you can click for entries. And every time you click, it puts some more entries into the prize draw. There are things you can do. You can actually just click a link. So visit the e-learning site. You can like on Facebook, that will put some points in. Follow me on Instagram, that will put another, at this point, 3 points in. Follow me on Twitter, subscribe to my YouTube channel, watch a couple of YouTube videos. Click here every day for more entries. Subscribe to my podcast, which is www.pod.co.Marilyn-Devonish. Not underscore, it's dash, the one that's in the middle. So you can subscribe to my podcast. I put in so that's my PhotoReading Facebook page. That's my personal Facebook page. The one above is this one's my transformation page. You can visit my main website, visit the flexible working site. And each time you click on these and you do an action, you can subscribe to my e-newsletter. If you're not already on it, that would give you 5 points. And now and also you can pay to enter the first prize bundle. So what I've done is I've put in the open PayPal link, so paypal.me/Marilyn Devonish. What happens with that, it will then say 0.00, and you just start typing in a number. Let's just say you want to start with £25 or something like that. And it will then, you do 2500, and that'll put £25. And if you wanted to do the £100, so you definitely know you're going to win something, it's 1, and then press the 0 a couple of times until you've got the 100 to the left. So that's that. And if you just want to do it, whatever, you can choose your amount. So that's that one. Actually, let's up that. So let's, when you donate, let's give you. And then what I can also do I can also make an adjustment for adding a few extra points for what people donate. And then you can subscribe to my Huna. So that's my Huna podcast. So that's the link. So the sound wise, if you want to do that, and I can add some more actions if I want. So actually, let's save, having made some changes. So that is how you enter. That's kind of what it will look like when you look on the page. You can either enter with an email address, or you can enter using your social media page. If you want to, when you've kind of shared, you can do tag at Marilyn Devonish, so I can see that you've shared as well. But this is all automated. So every single time you click one of these buttons, it automatically puts the specified number of entries into the prize draw bin. So all automated. So yeah, that is it. Actually, Actually, while I'm here, let me just. I'll just show you the page that you're going to. So this is the New Zenler page, Transformations, my e-learning site. And when you come along here, this is all of the workshops. If you ever wanted to do just something individually, you might think, actually, do you know what? I just want to book on the Huna workshop or Fearless Public Speaking. Great. That's the new one, the Memory Accelerator module. I've just put that up this week. I recorded that one as a live webinar on Monday. But this is the one that you're going for, the ultimate post-COVID-19 Kickstarter bundle. There's a payment plan option for those of you who wanted to do it in smaller chunks. And there's this one here. You land on the page. There's a quick video. Make sure it's working. It is. Actually, give me a good chance to have some water while you watch that. Hold on. Cool. So there we go. So there's a quick video. Now, when you land on this page, as with all of the workshops, there's a bit of a overview, what's included, how is it delivered, what's, payment plan options. I put a link there if you do want to do the payment plan. Here's what's included with this particular bundle, which I've just done a walkthrough. I've added some testimonials from people who have taken some of these workshops. So I had a team of rocket scientists at Cranfield University took the PhotoReading workshop. They were a little bit suspect when I arrived, because when you're a rocket scientist with your PhD and your master's, you already know how to learn. They said it was stimulating, valuable, highly recommended, professional, excellent, enlightening, fun, relaxing, motivating, time well spent, and said it should be given to all first-year PhD students, save them a lot of time and stress and anxiety. This is from the wonderful Rachel CK, who's an educator and a natural essential oils coach. She took the Fearless Public Speaking workshop, and she did this, and actually wonderful, she did it over Christmas and the New Year. So I was actually on holiday, and she messaged me to say, hey, I've just spent the day with you. And I actually thought she turned up at the resort where I was staying, and it turns out she was at home doing the Fearless Public Speaking workshop. So she said, having completed it, for those of you who were asking me about my big talk in January and shared my joy that I was so happy with how it had gone, Marilyn Devonish is the awesome lady that enabled me to breathe, think and talk all at the same time. And now you can do it too. And what's really fantastic is about 3 weeks ago, Rachel has been offered a radio show. So she's gone from not enjoying public speaking and speaking at all. She's now going to be hosting her own radio show, and she invited me on as her first guest. So that is going to be launching probably, I think, early September. So that's how much of a change and transformation you can make with just the, she did do a, we did an in-person coaching session as well. We were both working out at a retreat in Spain, but essentially in terms of everything that she learned from the 1-day video webinar workshop, was able to put that into practice with her big talk in January. I've also included a testimonial for the Practitioner Insider Secrets. And I know, because people often say, oh, we know it's online, how does it work? And what was lovely with this one, Winifred had attended the in-person Practitioner Insider Secrets when I ran it at the Jury's Inn Hotel a few years prior. And then she also attended the online version because I really wanted to get a good comparison. And she said it has been really fantastic. It has gone into great depth. And I thought I would have missed the live room, but this is very good. So that's Winifred Carnero from Wynn's World Therapies. And I also included a testimonial from Dave, who's a business owner, about the Money Breakthrough Workshop. Now, I had done a Facebook Live halfway between the live workshops saying, oh my God, this is what's happened so far, and these are the changes people have experienced, and we're only halfway through. Dave then sends me a message saying, hey, Marilyn, I saw your Facebook Live, very cool, but you didn't mention my multiple six-figure increase from your HUNA intention and my business investment, because prior to that, he'd done my Raising Your Money Vibration 10-part video webinar series, and we do some HUNA as a result of that, and he had some amazing stuff happen. So there's a bit about me on this page as well. You can also kind of look at my online resume there. And then these are the bundles. So where the launch price is at the moment. This is the one that will come into play once the launch price is over. But you've got the emotional well-being bundle, you've got the business skills bundle, you've got the full bundle with everything included. So that's the page that you're heading for, to have a look, see what you can win. Cool. Right, I think I've covered everything. So if you're watching this on my Dub platform, there'll be a link underneath at some stage. I probably will do this one as a public and not just for my e-newsletter list. So there'll be a link at some stage where it says, enter the prize draw. I'll also put a button in where you can go straight to the e-learning site. And I'll put a button in for my email, so you can email me. And I can also, I believe now, add a button if you wanted to send me a video message back, you can do that. If you happen to be watching this on YouTube, then I'll put all of the links in the description under the video. Cool, wonderful. Well, all I can say is good luck to those of you who are going to be entering. Congratulations for those of you who are just going to, pay £100 or whatever or more, and you've already automatically won a fabulous video webinar workshop anyway. But yeah, this is going to be fun. Another the reason why I think this is seeded in my mind is I recently collaborated with the Daily Express newspaper, and I donated a £150 coaching gift voucher. And so that promotion finished 2 weeks ago, but it was just really good fun to see people getting excited about what they're going to do with the prizes and how it's going to change their life, etc. And that's, I'm guessing that's a big part of where this idea came from, because I really enjoyed collaborating with them and taking part. Cool, fabulous. Well, thank you so much for watching. And if you know anyone who could benefit from any of the workshops that are included in the bundle stack, or any of the workshops here, generally speaking, so somebody needs a boost with their memory, the One Focus Challenge, I'm going to start refocusing on that. I think this is a good time to bring that one back on stream. We've got the Healing Heartbreak, which is an audio coaching program about from surviving to thriving after a breakup or an affair. We've got the Money Breakthrough e-coaching course here as well. Introduction to the photo reading, so you can have a little bit of a taster, a free taster for the archetypal journey. So if you know anyone who would benefit from this, or any of the kind of coaching and therapy services that I use, feel free to put them in touch. Send them my details. You can also send them to my main website, which is the transformations page. And what you've got here is links to the personal development courses, the coaching and therapy courses. So, send them over here as well. The reason I'd say start with if just the courses, there's a lot of information here. So you've got all the stuff about the photo reading, we've got the archetypes and the soul plan. The soul plans, yes. As a complete aside, if you are joining me for the Global Soul Plan video webinar workshop, then that's going to close on Sunday in terms of getting your bookings in, because I need time to prepare your soul plan, send it back to you, etc. So that's going to be a video webinar workshop that I'm running next week. I did a version of it, 50 soul plans for £50 to celebrate my 50th birthday a couple of years ago. It was absolutely fantastic, loved it. And so and for those of you who are asking, this is where you're going to find the information about what is a soul plan, what does it tell you, etc., etc. So yeah, if you're taking part in that, I've just put up the Eventbrite page as well, or you can use the Involve Me page. So kind of up to you how you wanted to do it. But yes, if you wanted to take part in that, get your bookings in so that you have your soul plan. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a compilation of all of the soul plans, like put them into a spreadsheet, and I'm going to do the soul plan. And I won't be saying your name. I'll be just saying if you've got the 7-7 energy, if you've got the 10-1, whatever, 4-4. And then you'll obviously have your soul plan in front of you so that you'll know I'm speaking to you. And I did a video about that a couple of days ago to do a walkthrough. But yes, just to remember, if you do want to take part in that, get your bookings in ASAP so that you are included. Right, well, the countdown is on. What I'm going to do very quickly before I head out is send a quick e-newsletter. I'll put the link in, and then it's open for you guys on the e-newsletter list to get entering. Good luck all, and I'll catch you later. Marilyn Devonish from transformationstm.com, over and out.